56 kg bout. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 56 kgs. Fighting out of Louth, presenting James Byrne. As opponent making his way to the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 56 kgs, fighting out of DCA, presenting Raouf Daou.
Rules that you have to be aware of. Now, I don't know, maybe Bartovic was aware of it. It was actually fantastically hidden in that last, he deceived quite well to hit that spin back knuckle.
We move into a C-class 56 kgs, 5 1.5 minute rounds. James Byrne out of Louth, and he takes on Raouf Daou of DCA. We're underway.
And we'll see stylistically a difference. Lighter weights generally faster. This is more akin to the Thai fights. Very light, very fast. Orthodox versus orthodox.
Speed of the hands from Daou there, off that kick as well.
Oh, great shot. Byrne quite relaxed. When he caught Daou's leg even earlier on, he wasn't too quick to rush in, even though this looks a bit scrappy, but we're going to see this throughout tonight. Just get that nervous energy out first. Great spin, lower back rotation by Daou. Shows a great fight IQ, because there's very little you can do in that close. Larry Byrne, an experienced referee, and an experienced Thai referee will allow it to go if the referee perceives it as it's the fight is being pursued, it's not stalemated in clinch.
There's a good check by Byrne off the first kick by Daou, but Daou follows it up. Just missed with the left hook, did Byrne.
Daou has a very sneaky switch left kick that you can get up quite high. Nearly could, he seems to be gunning for that shot. That's 2-3 in the last 20 seconds. There we go again.
Looks to try and sweep as well.
Not phasing Byrne. Byrne still walking in forward.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Stylistically, we see Daou with a kicking and sweeping and clinch style. It's a superior style. He's in the clinch, what we probably call Muay, which is that kneeing style. He likes to be in range. Also a mixture of Muay Thai, which is kicking style. So that's what really suits. That's what Daou is really portraying to us right now. Byrne, I don't think he's really shown his potential just yet.
I think at the moment it'd be fair to say that James Byrne is trying to figure out the puzzle in front of him.
Yes, yeah. I can see with the one or two things Byrne has done. He has a great fight IQ. He just hasn't been allowed to do it. And it's quite difficult because Daou is on the back foot. He's doing all of this, being an aggressive counter-attacker. Great shot by Byrne.
Followed up with the body kick as well. Byrne just trying to tell Daou, you're not going to have it all your own way.
And you can't help but feel Byrne, that composure is going to get better. The more he's fighting, the more this goes on. But he has to score. He can't just be cool, calm, and collected. The judges want to see scores.
He's a very sharp jab at the cross as well. And he puts a fair bit of meat behind that right cross. Rinse to the body.
I think this is going to be the determinant factor unless there's a stoppage. Daou's going to use up a lot of energy with a kicking style and a clinch style. Byrne seems to be waiting to get in and throw a right hand and a left body shot.
And what that's going to do, Mark, is it's going to really test this scoring criteria,
yes,
because you're going to have Raouf.
Seconds out. Round 3.
He's looking for them hands, but Dow comes firing back with his own. Byrne landed a nice 1-2, but Raouf Daou wasn't sitting back. And something you called for in an earlier fight, Mark, with Nick Wong, you wanted him to react quicker to it, to an attack on him, and that's exactly what Raouf Daou did there.
Yeah, that was a nice exchange. That was the first exchange I think I've seen Daou exchange and win the hands, or at least give back as good as he got with the hands. There we go again. It's like a weapon he just unlocked in this round.
Byrne is starting to try and cut the ring off, excuse me, calling too many MMA fights. Trying to cut the ring off. Beautiful left hand there by Byrne.
We can see Daou breathing a little bit heavier. There's a little bit more mouth breathing going on. That effort he's put in is starting to take its toll on the body.
Falling back on the ropes and almost waiting to see what Byrne throws rather than being the orchestrator of his own work.
Usually when you see something like this, the way Daou started off and Byrne was a little bit more cool, calm and collected, maybe Byrne has done more 5-rounders, and anyone that's done a 5-round high pace know that they have to manage fatigue. They have to have a strong fatigue management plan, not about winning, but breaking that down.
Seconds up. Round 4.
Now, if Byrne was playing the typical Thai game, this is where Byrne should come out in 4 and 5 if this was the style, if this was the plan. Great teep by Byrne. We can see Byrne's style, what we'd call in Thai a Muay mat, and that's an aggressive forward walking fighter with heavy hands and low kicks. The problem is you have to keep marching, because the minute he moves, that was on, he's taking a step back and a left step, a step back and a right step, and Byrne is waiting to just throw off on that one spot, but Daou is never there. He's never in the same place for too long. Byrne is to keep walking forward if he's going to keep that style.
The left leg of Byrne starting to welt up a little.
Great kick by Byrne, great lead leg shot.
Answered by Daou. Good checks as well here by Byrne. Clubbing right hand just behind the ear, potentially equally even on his little days, but Raouf Daou's back.
He took that shot flush on. Daou, he's a tough guy. Great shots by Byrne.
Seconds up.
And it's interesting there, just looking in the corners, when I looked at both corners, you can observe both fighters equally tired. I think Byrne is quite stoked. He's quite a tough character, because the minute he went back to the corner, that's the only time I've seen him out of breath, and now he's marching forward again. So I think even though Byrne has none of the same volume, he is a little bit fatigued.
Great position there, side control if you're in a different sport. Output is still coming from that, but it's not what it was in round 1, 2, 3.
No, and Thai boxing isn't great.
Beautiful.
Thai boxing is not a sport that punishes a back step once there's effective scoring. You have a sense that Byrne's going to have to up his volume to get ahead in the scorecards here. Daou has always been 1 or 2 shots ahead.
More of an off balance rather than a...
Byrne's going to be dangerous up to the very last second with them cross hooks and body shots.
Come on to the final 15 seconds of the 5th and final round.
Great score by Daou.
Big intake of breath by Byrne, and for the first time that poker face has dropped a little. 5 rounds are going to send it to our judges.
Ladies and please show your appreciation for both fighters. After 5 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges have scored this a majority draw.